Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. And welcome to another 40 minutes of driving. And in this video, we're going to concentrate on independent driving, just like it's done in the driving test. So the examiner will give you to follow road signs or direction. So this is what I'm going to be doing in this video. Hopefully it will help you to understand how the independent driving is done in the driving test. Let's start the lesson. And the examiner said at the end of the road to go right and then follow M271. Okay, so at the end of the road turn right and then follow M271. Okay, so like I said, imagine this is the beginning. So now I'm ready. I got my seatbelt on. I start the car. Okay, first gear, set the gas, and then I look around to the blind spot, signal right as I'm moving off, blind spot again, there's no one there, and I move off. Make sure the direction at the end, it's right, and then follow M271. If you do forget the direction, you could always ask the examiner for him to repeat. Okay, so at the end, right, mirror, mirror, there's a road. After the road, I signal right. The speed, as you can see here, starts 30 from here. I can't see anything, so I'm going to stop first gear, and there are plenty of cars, so I'm just going to put the handbrake on and wait. It's on a little hill, so I have to make sure that the car it doesn't go back, it doesn't roll back. Lots of cars, so I just have to wait until I find a gap. Be patient when you are in a situation like that where there are plenty of parked cars. Many learners, they get nervous. Just wait until you find a gap. Now this car is allowing me to go. Mirror, second gear. Now I waited for a while until somebody let me go. If they do, make sure it's safe, and then you go. Traffic light is green. Mirror, third gear. Now I'm following M271, so I need to find a sign where it said M271. Until that sign, I just keep following the road. Mirror, mirror, I need to go slightly over to the right, make sure no one overtaking me. Traffic light is red, mirror, and nicely. The handbrake on. I'm going to go to neutral because it's red. If you're the first car, you could always go to first gear and wait. I'm just going to give a few seconds, just saving my petrol, saving my clutch, also saving my health because my feet is not working on the clutch. Now as you can see, this traffic light, the one on the right, is going right, so for us is still red. Don't get confused with that one. Many learners, they do get confused. So for us, maybe it's going to change now. We're going to get the car ready. So now all the mirrors, and I move off. Mirror, second gear. Always look at the mirror before any change of speed. Mirror again, third gear. The speed is 30, so I'm going to keep an eye. Just make sure it doesn't go over 30. And don't forget the sign we are following, M271. Okay, so we haven't seen the sign yet, so keep driving until you see this sign. Now you could see a sign just about over there. Which way is it? M271, can you see? It's on the right. So basically it's saying there's a crossroad coming up. On the crossroad is right. Okay, so mirror, mirror, that's the crossroad. There's a road before. We're not going to signal now. Now we're going to signal and go towards right lane. Okay, there. So M271 is on the right. we're on the right lane. We didn't change lane. There was only one lane, became 3 lane. So all we did was just drift it towards right to be in the right lane. As you can see the sign over there, M271 is on the right. Put the handbrake on because I'm here for a while. Now all the mirrors, make sure no one. It's still green. Mirror, second gear. And when I enter, I need to enter into the left lane. Okay? There are 2 lanes here, and we always have to enter into the left lane. Why? Because left lane is normal driving lane. Speed here is 50. Mirror, third gear. Traffic light is red. It's green now. It could change, so don't speed up. Drive in a way it does. If it does change, mirror, still green, and I'm carrying on. Mirror again, keep going. Before braking, mirror, brake. Traffic light is now green, but there's cars in front. Speed is low, so lower gear. Now the examiner said, for us to follow M271, we need the right lane. Okay? So the examiner is helping because there is no sign here saying, for us to follow M271, we need the right lane. So what do we do? Mirror, mirror, signal right, and then we need to see if it's safe. Blind spot, and change lane. Okay? So why did we change lane? Because the examiner said, for us to follow M271, we need the right lane. So we've changed to right lane. Traffic light is now green, but we got lots of cars here. Keep the distance from the car in front. Okay. Now, for us to go, we need to. For us to cross this stop line, we need to see if there's space on the other side. There is space now. If the space isn't there on the other side, we will stop before it, behind the line. Keep the distance from the car in front. What's the distance? So that if they break down, you could go round. Okay? If you're too close and they break down, then you can't go round. So keep enough space so that if they break down, it could go round. I'm in neutral now. Also, I got the handbrake on and I'm just relaxed. Okay? Just be patient and just relax. End of the day, your clock is ticking, so you don't have to worry. Even though it's a lot of traffic here, you're waiting here. Just be patient, because in the end, you'll be driving 40 minutes in the driving test, and your clock is ticking. So it's not like you're in a rush doing anything. Okay, the traffic is here. That's not your fault. So just be patient and relax. Sometimes when you were waiting on the traffic, you can get impatient, and that could be a problem. So just be patient. Traffic on the road is part of driving life. After you pass your test, you will face many traffic like that, and you just have to be patient. And it showed the same in the driving test, no different. So it looks like the car is moving. Mirror, first gear, all the mirrors, and I move. Now we need third exit on the right, as we saw on the sign. So M271 is third exit on the right on the roundabout. As we were passing the traffic light, there was a sign saying roundabout coming up. And on that roundabout, our sign M271 is third exit on the right. We have 2 lanes here. So if we are going third on the right, which lane do we need? We need the right lane. Okay? So third exit on the right on the roundabout, we are on the right lane. As we get closer, we will signal to go right. when you were waiting, it's always a good habit to have both hands on the wheel, not just one hand or no hand. It's best to have both hands. Why? Because in case somebody hits you at the back, you could control the car with both hands. If you don't have any hand, the car will go whichever way the wheel is, and that could be a problem. So keeping both hands on the wheel, somebody comes and hits your car at the back, you could control the car the way you want the car to go, rather than the car is just going the way the wheel is. So it's a good habit to have both hands on the wheel when you are stopped on a traffic. Looks like it's moving now. Mirror, first gear, all the mirrors. Third on the right, signal right, M271. Traffic light is still green. It's red now, so we'll stop again behind that car, leaving enough space. Brake on, neutral, and I rest my feet and I will just relax. I'm going to wait and relax. I'm being patient and I'm just being relaxed. It's my test. I'm not going to fail because there are lots of traffic here. That's not my fault. I'm just going to do what I know best, which is I know how to drive the car. So I'm just going to sit here, be patient, and know what I need to do. Now that I am waiting, I got plenty of time to think. On the roundabout, I need to go right, which means I need the right lane. Now when we enter the roundabout, we need to see how the road is laid out. Now it's 2 lanes. When we enter, it could be 3 lanes. I know there are 3 lanes over there, you don't know. So when you enter, always look for on the floor how the roundabout is laid out, and then it will depend which lane you need. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Move off, is green. So it's 2 lanes now. When we enter, what does it look like? It has 3 lanes. Now because it's got 3 lanes, what do? We look on the floor. M271 looks, this is the lane. Okay, here's the M271. So even though it's got 3 lanes, all we have to do is look on the floor and see which one is our exit. Handbrake on. So M271 is the middle lane, and this lane will take us out because this is a spiral roundabout. Okay, so once you know which lane is your destination, stay in that lane, and that lane will take you out because this is a spiral roundabout. Now third on the right, it was third on the right we saw as we were coming on the sign, which means this is second, third is the one coming up. So as we leave, we're going to signal left to leave, and the lane will just take us out. Okay, all the mirrors, screen, signal left. This is our lane, and we're not going to leave the lane, we're just going to stay in that lane. M271, can you see? Okay, we're here. So we go out in this lane. Whoa, it looks a lot of traffic here. And this could happen in your driving test, okay? So there's nothing you can do. All you have to do is just deal with what you have on the road. And this road is busy. There's an arrow saying to join, okay? For us to merge. Basically this 2 lane becoming 1 lane. So you need to make sure that it's safe on that side for us to merge. Now the examiner is saying follow Lyndhurst. So the examiner is saying follow Lyndhurst. There's a sign over there. It says Lyndhurst. It looks Lyndhurst is middle and right lane. So we're going to signal right, and we need to change lane. Okay. Because we are following Lyndhurst, and Lyndhurst on the sign, as you can see, you will see in a minute, it's middle lane and right lane. There are 3 lanes. So can you see the sign? It's saying the middle lane and the right lane is Lyndhurst. So if middle and right, which lane do we drive? Out of the 2, which one is left? The middle one. So this is the one we're going to drive on. Okay, so Lyndhurst is this one, and third one we're going to drive in the middle, because for us, out of the 2, this is the left one. And the general principle of driving is we always drive on the left lane. Always remember, our driving lane is left lane. Okay, so out of the 2, because both of them are going Lyndhurst, which one do we drive? We drive on the left lane. Okay, we keep the distance from the car in front. When we stop, it's like I said, enough space for us to go around if they break down. But when we drive and when we follow the car in front, it's 2 seconds behind on a normal road. If it's raining, it's 4 seconds, and if it's snowing, it's 10 times more. I'm gonna wait here, handbrake on. Mirror again, all the mirrors. The cars will come in, let them come in, mirror, make sure it's safe at the back. Looks like there's a road work over there, the 2 lane becoming 1. And this is why we could see over there, so we need to change lane. Okay, so we signal right because we could see our lane is blocking over there, so we need to change. So we looked at the mirrors, put the signal on, okay, and then we'll find the gap. We keep driving and we'll find the gap. We look for the gap, and this car is allowing us to go in, and we look at the blind spot and we go in. Okay, done. Mirror, and we thank her. And this is why the traffic is, because 1 lane is blocked here, and I think they're doing some road work, and the road work is part of driving life. So just be patient. When you're driving, you come across a road work, just be patient. Mirror, brake, okay. It's on a hill. I put the handbrake on, clutch control, and move. So every time you stop, it's best to put the handbrake on, especially if it's on a hill, so the car doesn't go back. This sign over there saying there's a traffic light coming up. Because it's on a hill, you can't see a traffic light, so it's giving us a warning, thus be careful, there's a traffic light over there. In case we don't see the traffic light and we go too fast and it's red, that could be a problem. This is why it's giving us a warning that there's a traffic light coming up. I'm going to put the handbrake on, neutral, and I'm going to be patient and relax. I keep saying that, be patient and relax. I just want to put that in your head so that you understand that being patient and being relaxed is the only way you're going to pass your driving test. We've got a lot of we've got a lot of traffic here. You just have to be patient, because The traffic is part of, like I said, part of driving life, and you'll get that. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Hopefully the green will stay, but it doesn't mean we're going to beat the traffic light. We're just going to drive. If it does change, we'll stop. If it stays green, we carry on. Mirror, second gear. Still green, so we carry on going. Sunny day today. Beautiful day. Speed here is 40. Obviously we're not going 40 because of road work. Looks like she's finishing over there. Mirror, change gear, and we will go in as soon as it starts. Okay, that's good. What's the speed coming up? It's coming up to 50 now. So not now, when we hit, now it's 50. Okay, it's 50 now. And you're going to go to 5th gear. It is sunny. Now the examiner is saying, there's a roundabout coming up. On that roundabout, go to 3rd exit on the right, coming back again. So what did the examiner say? 3rd exit on the right. So we know to go to 3rd on the right, we need the right lane. So it's better to just change lane and be ready. Mirror, mirror, signal right. And I'm going to look for the gap. I know there's a gap now. Now blind spot, and change lane. Okay? Signal off. Now what did we do? We changed lane because the examiner said 3rd on the right. We know on the roundabout we need to go 3rd on the right. So we just change lane early. That way, over there, we don't have to change lane. Now roundabout we could see. So what do? We will signal for the roundabout in a minute. Traffic light is good. Mirror, mirror. Roundabout is coming up. Signal right because it's the 3rd exit. And I'm going to be in the right lane. Mirror, right lane. Look on my right. Okay, I'm going to go to 2nd gear. Look on my right. There's a van. After that, I'm free. I go in inside lane. That's 1st. And this is 2nd. What's after 2nd is 3rd. Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, lane change. Many, they wait until they see the 3rd exit. Remember, when you're going to 3rd exit on the right, after the 2nd, what do? Here I'm going to take the signal off because there is a car over there. Because there is a junction here. Take the signal off before the junction. So just to remind, 3rd exit on the right. I've signaled right lane. And what comes after 2nd? It comes 3rd, right? So what do? You look at the mirrors, signal on, change lane. Don't wait for the 3rd exit. Because if you do, then you'll be too close or you'll miss your exit. Speed here is 50. 5th gear. And drive on the left lane. Which lane do we drive on? Out of the two, always the left lane. Unless the road marking is telling you otherwise or there is a problem on the left lane. Other than that, we always drive on the left lane. This sign is saying road work coming up, giving us a warning. Red triangle means warning sign. Now the examiner is saying follow city center. So we need to look at the sign over there and follow city center. We need to see which lane we need for city center. Which lane do we need? There's 3 lanes. So which lane is for city center? It's saying middle and 3rd lane. So middle and 3rd lane is city center. So out of the 2, which one is left? The middle one. So we drive in the middle. So these 2, middle one and the 3rd one, going towards city center. So we're going to stay in the left out of the two, and it's going to take us over the flyover. Okay, it's 40 now. The speed is going up the hill, so I'm going to go to 4th gear now from 5th. They give us more power. Now we have 2 lane on the bridge or on the flyover, and out of the 2 we drive on the left. Always remember to drive on the left because that's your normal driving lane. You must remember that. Okay, now the flyover is finishing. So what's happening here? Now it looks there's another lane joining and it becoming 3 lanes here, okay? And we finished in the middle lane. So what do we do now? Here we finish now on the middle lane. So what do we have to do? Because our normal driving lane is left. Yes? So what do we do? Mirror, mirror, signal, blind spot, and change lane. You have to do that. The examiner is not going to say anything to you. It is your responsibility to show the examiner that you understand. You always drive on the left lane. Okay? We came over the flyover, and after the flyover we finished in the middle lane. What do we do after that? We have to go back to the left lane because another lane joined, became 3 lane. We are going straight, so we stay in this lane. We don't go to that lane because this lane is not going straight. Can you see? If it did, we would have gone to that lane. So in this case for us, this is the lane, go straight. Left lane, and the examiner said to come off left here. Mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, and we change. What's the speed coming up? Speed coming up for us 30. Can you see? So now make sure it's 30. Light is green. It could change. There could be somebody pressed the button and walked away. So now it's not changing. Keep looking at the mirror. Make sure it's all safe. Mirror. Start braking a little bit. Mirror again. And this car has to wait for us. Let's stop behind this car, leaving enough space. Put the handbrake on, neutral, and rest my feet. Mirror, 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 and we move. Traffic light will be going left, so mirror, mirror, and we're gonna be signaling left in a minute. Traffic light, there's a distance from here, so I could give the signal in a minute. Handbrake on, neutral. Giving signal too early could be a problem as well, because many people is going to get confused thinking either you need to stop or maybe you want to go left. So the timing is really important. You don't want to signal too early. Also, if there is a turning before it, before the turn you need to take, don't signal before that. Okay, so in this case we need to go to traffic light left, but there is a entrance here. If we signal now, what do you think people is going to think? They're going to think we want to go in there, and they might try to overtake us. Okay, so signaling in time is really important. Traffic light changing, mirror, and car in front moves. Mirror again, mirror, put the signal on now, and traffic light still green, and nicely going to my side of the road. There is your van. Just make sure no one crossing the road in front of the van. There could be. Mirror again, third gear. Traffic light is green. The bus is waiting, as we can see the bus over there. We need to go around the bus. Mirror. The bus is signaling. What does that mean? Let the bus go. Okay? If the bus is signaling to go out, you need to let the signal. You need to let the bus go. Okay? If the bus was signaling left, which means the bus is either dropping or picking. Then the bus decided to move off. So what did they do? They put the signal. They put the right signal on, which means we need to give them away. Okay? Also, bus is here. There's no space to go around here, so we're just gonna go. Now, when you stop behind the bus, try to stop a bit earlier. Keep the distance from the bus, the gap, make it bigger than a normal car, because they can't see you on their top mirror. I'm gonna go around. Okay, I'm gonna go around. The space is fine, no problem. Now, as we are overtaking, we started to overtake, and then the bus decided to go. They put the signal on. Then it's too late. Okay. So if you're already committed and you've already gone halfway, overtaking the bus, and then the bus signals, you don't stop anymore, you carry on going. There's a bike here. Mirror. We're gonna overtake the bike nicely. That's fine. Mirror. Come back again. We'll look at the mirror going out and then coming in again. So like I said, now the bus is signaling left. What does that mean? They're dropping off, they're dropping people or picking up. So we're going to try to overtake mirror, and we're going to try to overtake the bus. Okay? Now I am overtaking the bus. Here, if the bus decides to go, we're not going to stop anymore. Okay? But if the bus signals before we overtake, then we stop for the bus. I hope that's clear for you. This van is now going in a mirror, and we're just going to overtake. There's plenty of space here, no problem. Mirror, come back again. And we're going to go left here. Mirror, signal left. And when you go in, then they're going to cross the road. Just be careful who's crossing. Okay, so that's the end of the drive, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do let me know in the comment. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.